Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the
I should
door
try
on
to
his left.
figure out what he's saying before trying to say it along with him. Because I'm just kind of stumbling over my words.
No!
Yes!
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Ah! Okay, we're going to do this one more time.
As Stanley would.
Just to see if something different happens. And then we're going to go through the door on the left.
Always putting the story
Because I think we might have gone through
I'm sure
an
you'll be up
infinite
to the
loop
task.
situation.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Go through the left this time, Patty Skaggs? Okay.
When Stanley
Yeah, it seems
came
like
to
it's
a
just
set
repeating
of
itself
two
now.
open doors, he
To the
entered
left!
the door on his
Ah,
left.
but I hate listening to him. I don't know, Nanzi. Death Knight seems like he's in the game. He really wants that door. It could be any kind of door. It could go anywhere. Could it be the door to the secret garden? Could it be the door to Nazareth? Could it be the door to my own personal garage? Only one way to find out. That's to win the door.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet. Go all the way to the office? Don't go to the broom closet? Oh, the broom closet didn't open this time. Oh, it very well could be, Nanzi. It could even be the door to my dad's house. It might even be to the door to the same house.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Clever
to his
girl.
boss's office.
It's just sealed off all the alternatives now. That's a shame. Okay. Should I go into... Whoa, the bathroom door's gone. Alright. Does it still open up to the sad... It's different. Interesting. Okay. Guess we'll go on in. I very well may be. Only one way to find out, Nanzi. Win the door.
Stepping inside his
might have to
manager's
ask-
office,
oh, there's the
Stanley
dead
was
panda.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
This is
wondered
a
in
different
disbelief
office.
who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Should we
He
just sit here,
drew a
Patty, or
sharp
should we do
breath
it?
and then spoke the code.
Okay. Gonna speak the code in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Maybe we shouldn't. Because it seemed like it did something. Okay, we're gonna wait 5 more seconds.
I'm sorry, is there a
okay.
problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the
Look at that
code into
caption.
the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I didn't even think to read these captions. Carte blanche. It
Okay,
Montblanc.
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for
Did I
his
mess up,
choices.
Patty?
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted
No, I
over
couldn't
there.
have.
Why did you come this way?
Now this
Speak.
choice
Say
matters.
something to me. Explain yourself, you
I've been
coward.
talking for an hour. What the?
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Whoa.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
And Stanley goes to the one on the right.
Stanley?
Right?
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Oh, I missed the joke, Patty.
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
What?
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Is this the real
The story
ending?
needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist
No way.
without you.
This is
Do
the
you
first time we've
understand
seen
me?
actual
Whatever
credits.
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Really?
Anything.
So I guess the third
This
choice
is
is
more
just
important than you can ever know.
not making
I
any
need
choice.
this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I feel a little bad for the evil narrator.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Sure, might as well. Did we just beat the game? Seems like there's a little bit more to go, Nonzi. The giveaway will start soon. So how do we jump out the window? Because I think I might be out of ideas at this point. Oh no. I think I just locked myself in the office through some kind of glitch. Oh dear. Oh, hello, new viewer. Welcome to the wonderful world of the Stanley Parable. We're confused. I think we might have seen just about every ending at this point, except for the window ending, I guess. And this apparently one where I glitched and accidentally locked myself in the closet. Let's try that again. Wait, it's not gonna start over from the beginning, is it? No! I just messed up, didn't I? Oh no, Patty Skaggs, I mess up? Okay, should we just run back through the not
Stanley had
ending?
never seen the office this brightly lit.
Oh.
Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was.
This
He
is
hoped
different.
very much that it was.
Is this the window ending, Patty Skaggs? Was that a fake-out, real ending? Because this game does nothing but lie. Okay, let's look for the window to jump out. Because apparently we can jump out a window. Is it like they expect you to, Whoa, it didn't shut off this time! That's different. Last time I interacted with these computers when they're on, they just shut off. This one actually received an input. That's different. Desk, not room. Get on room 34 in first office. Okay, I guess I'll have to get on the
Stanley
desk next
clicked on
time.
literally every
just
single
get through
door in the
everything
office
this I don't
because he
really
doesn't
see-
pick
oh,
up well on
desk
cues from
434?
his environment.
There's no jump button. I can't get on it, man. I'm sorry. It's not letting me. Desk, not room. Sorry, dude. I tried. So we're gonna go through the not Stanley
When
ending.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Always
entered the
here.
door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
We're
Stanley
gonna
knew
get back
it
to that
perfectly
weird
well.
set where we
Perhaps
wake
he
up in a
wanted to
different
stop by
office.
the employee lounge first,
That's why we're going
just
through
to
not Stanley
admire
ending.
it.
Get there yet? That's true. That's true. Oh, okay. Can I do it
The
when
lounge was
I'm
grand,
in the
majestic.
different office
Perhaps,
starting
but eager
thing?
to get back to business, Stanley
Let's
took
see
the
if we can do that.
first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I kept pursuing onwards to the... Although I still never really been in that room. Whoa, that's different. I'm going to check out that thing with the light, because
And
that's
so he
new.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay. See, I actually hadn't walked through here yet, so we're gonna go onto that elevator, even though I got a hunch it just takes us to the underground, where the real ending really takes us also. Or I guess the following the line ending. If any of these endings can be said to be real. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. But
But Stanley didn't
we'll turn
want
on
to
the
go back
mind
to the
control
office.
device.
He wanted to
Give me
wander
option.
about and get even further off track. So now,
Yep.
in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's,
Which way, narrator?
left.
Can we open the other doors and have agency? No, apparently not. Back the way we came? Nope, okay. Only one path.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right.
Oh,
My
you
mistake.
troll. Boo. Fine. I want to go through the right anyways. That's
No,
another troll?
no,
Yes,
no,
another
no,
troll.
not the right. Why would I have ever said
Yeah,
it was
I
to
did
the right?
the blue.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold
Hold on
on
a
for a
second.
minute, please?
I'll tell you after this. Oh,
Now,
okay.
let's
Because we
see.
did one of the
Down,
input
right,
computers. I was kind of
left,
curious about that.
Down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I feel like that's going to run me over. No. It's true, there is a door giveaway. It's quite exciting. I don't know what Big Bick keeps linking to, although I got a hunch from his messages it's kind of trolly. Okay, yeah, so I went through the blue doors until I got to the only red door, and then I turned around and went through the secret blue door, and that was weird, and then I did the one where it was only the red doors. Okay, I had a hunch it would take us back to this room.
No. This isn't right
Looks
at all.
like you
You're not
messed up
supposed
there,
to be
Mr.
here
Narrator.
yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I mean, the story was
How
still really
about,
all that
rather
good.
than waste my time
begin
trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Lame.
Okay, from the top.
At least it's different. Well, now we can try your window thing. Okay, so there's a trick to get on the desk. How do we get on the desk? Patty, because of the delay in the stream, I'll give you 5 seconds to tell me to get on the desk before we just try to move on and go back to the not Stanley ending where we get to the second starting office. Okay, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm walking through the door. Unless you can respond now, or you can just type anything to let me know you're typing. You can't. Okay. To the telephone.
All of his co-workers
Or-
were gone. What could it mean?
Is it away here?
Stanley
What's the
decided to
trick?
go to the meeting room.
434,
Perhaps he had
just walk
simply
up the
missed a
chair.
memo.
Oh, you got to be having your head up. Okay, well I've walked up the chair. Okay, and now we just go to the window. Am I doing this right? The window's not opening. What do I do now, Patty Skaggs? Because I'm on the desk. Oh, okay. Is it because I have to be in the other starting office? Is that it? Patty Skaggs? Or Cat Lord? Okay. Crouch out the window. I don't know, Cat Lord says we can't. I'm holding crouch, I'm walking towards the window, it's not letting me. Yeah, sorry dude, I think Cat Lord's right. We can't do that one yet. Don't worry, I think it seems like the opening area changes after not Stanley. So let's try that again. Oh, and the input thing's gone now. Okay, and then we'll try it once we're in the different opening office to see if we can finally leap to our deaths out the window.
When Stanley...
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Never mind.
No, I restarted. I swear,
This
I
is
definitely restarted the
changing
game over, completely
so
fresh.
many different ways.
Everything should be...
Oh,
did
that's what you
something
meant by the
change?
ending is still in progress.
Stanley, did
Ah.
you change anything when we were
The
back
door
in that
giveaway
room
is
with all
coming!
the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, then. It's an
I feel you
adventure.
there.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, I see you, Cat Lord. I didn't understand what you meant at first, but now I definitely get you. Those seem like the two original doorways. Now, he told us to go left originally. So we're just going to stick to going right. And look for a window to leap out of. This is different. We're on the advent... What the? And climb on the plant? Okay, well that's new.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Oh, screw you, narrator.
Do we just...
It's a great adventure.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, we're doing
Well,
great.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yes.
It's got to be better than this.
No, can't.
Okay,
This
let's
is awesome.
give it a shot. Why not?
No, we were doing so great. We almost found the dragon. Oh, come now, Cat Lord. Being fool's part
All
of
of
the
his
fun.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see if the input thing goes back on. Okay. I feel like I should be trying these. Well, this is new.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
I told
I
you!
might
You
be
should let's go on the
remembering this
adventure.
wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Don't think that's gonna work, bro. But I don't really see any other option. Unless there's a secret door like in Wolfenstein? No, there's not. Okay. Back the way we came. Okay. Just gonna keep trying all the doors, I guess. Do.
Aha!
Oh no, I feel you,
knew
Cat Lord.
we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
I got a bad feeling about this. This sounds different. What's going to happen? No, we're going in circles again.
Never mind.
Oh, it's
Not
better
the
than
story.
circles.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This looks like I'm dying. Am I about to... Oh no. Okay, this is different. Can we go back also? Will it change? Are we clever? Are we being clever? No, we're not being clever. It's dead ending. Never clever ever. Okay. This is new. I'm glad we went down the pit.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
It's going
I
to turn
don't
into a
think
horror
so.
game?
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
We did it, you
I know
guys!
you put in a lot of hard work,
We
and
sure
it really
did.
paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No,
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
don't feel right about this at all.
No, dude, I won.
We both
Stop it.
know you didn't put in any actual work for that
I
win.
put-
Some people
I've been
win
playing
fair and
this
square, and
for
this
2
was not
hours.
one of those
I won.
situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
It's kind of creepy. Okay, guess we're following the Stanley Parable adventure line, guys.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Oh, this
Just
is
follow
awesome.
the line. How simple is that?
Pretty simple, bro. Okay. Oh. That's different. But I just have a need to not listen to him ever, even though that goes to a whole new place. Oh, maybe we can come back to the Stanley Parable adventure line. Please unlock me in.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, it was worth hearing him say that. Okay, to the line. Let's follow the line. Maybe this is what you meant by the line ending. My bad. I must turn off the computer to save energy. No, I haven't. Although I feel like I've seen a lot of endings by this point.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To
Here's
destiny!
a thought.
Oh,
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
solid
Or
point.
to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
That's
are
probably
we
the
implying
first-
a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your
afraid if I keep
subjective
going,
experience
it'll cut
of
'em
this
off with more
office,
narration.
is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
He's lost me.
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
No, keep it
Not
up.
sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, adventure music. All right, man. What? We're going in circles now. Okay. Let's enjoy the circles. I'm actually really enjoying this. One more time around the end. See, I think that was the first useful thing the narrator's really said so far. Okay. Oh no, it's leading us to the boss's offices. We're just going to the same old shit now, aren't we? Keep going up. Well, this is different. Boss's office was on the top last time. I can go that way. Is that finally getting full months? Are we going to office number 1? Oh, why not? I'll follow you this time, Adventure Line. Oh, I forgot to go. What? Is that an optical illusion? I can't follow you guys. Question mark. Yes! Let's solve the mystery and find the door. Finally finish the door giveaway. Follow the line, homie. Office number 6. Do anything at the computer? No. Oh, I thought we were going to get to office number 1. It's vaguely like a 5. What? Still have to stick to the line, it seems. Legends, awkward imbalances, salutation points, mental counts. Nope. I keep trying to break free from the line, but brings me back every time I feel I have a clever way out. Well, to that, only 437, so who cares? Oh, that's a lot of peer reviews. Can we go in there? I need to know what my peers say about the other guy. No.
Cut the music.
Ah.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
Really?
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
Don't worry, guys. Firm locked. Okay. Got the firm memorized. See, this story is much more interesting, Mr. Narrator. Music again, please. I looked at the fern.
Wait, what?
What?
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Which way do we... Well, I feel like that's the way to the old story, so let's keep following the adventure line. Oh, no, we have to be... I really want to disobey the line, but I also really want to see the new area, even though the other area could be new. Let's go. Let's check it out. Yes? No. Nope. Oh, I don't want to go back there. Okay, we're going to check the other path real quick before going back into the mind control room. Which I don't know why I'm rolling my eyes. It really was controlling our minds, wasn't it? Well, this area seems new. Ish. It's probably just the same old...
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Well, let's go back to the line. You know what? I feel like I trust the line more because it's not the narrator. No, 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 no. You're not locking me in there, dog. Oh, sir. This is the one we came from, right? Okay, this just takes us back to our office. Oh, there's just creepy music in the office. Okay, let's follow the line. What else is there to do with our lives, right? To the mind control room. And the exciting conclusion!
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything
Well
we've
done,
been through,
Line.
you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Okay. Let's stick with the line again. I like the line.
You know what, Stanley?
No, the line!
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
More than
We're
you ever
intelligent
did.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Because it's always your story.
mysterious.
It's never my story.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, it is new, although I got a hunch you're just gonna lead us to the same stupid 2 doors we always go to. Fine. Let's see the same 2 doors.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Okay.
Whatever it might be, Stanley.
There's now a dragon.
I'm ready for it.
Or a pizza shop. Or a guy with the...
No, not you
Yeah,
again.
the line!
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
No way, dude. The line's
no
awesome.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
Okay,
and
I'm
it should
down.
be fine.
I'm down with no monitor rooms. But the line is so much cooler than you are, dude. For one, his accent isn't lame. Oh, that's me and the British people. I'm sorry, your accent's not lame. Narrator guy, just you as a person. No! It's just 2 doors again!
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Boo.
From here, the
Boo
story
choice.
is in our control.
It's in your
How
control, not my
important
control.
We mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
I
walk
don't.
in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
We go to the right.
Which means that somewhere,
Okay, we
the
go
place
to the
where we're
left.
trying to go, there
least
must
we
be a
can walk in the
reverse
opposite
door
circle.
that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I'm not
And
following.
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Sure.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
No! I hate listening to the narrator guy. Okay, at least it's a different room. Oh, I've been playing the confusion ending for 16 minutes. Okay.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Narrator restarts the game. 5th
The
restart.
confusion ending.
Narrator forgets about
You're telling me
previous restarts.
that's what this is? It's all one
Okay.
giant ending?
Have a monitor room.
And we're
First
supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So
Find
now,
a
according to
bookstore?
the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Oh no! Stanley
My
dies!
mind goes
Stanley
blank
always
simply because it's written
dies!
here on this thing, wall.
Alright, me and you,
Well,
narrator.
who
Let's
consulted
break free of
me?
their crap.
Why don't I get to decide?
Oh,
Why
neither
don't
the
I
door
get a say in
smattered.
all of this? Is it really?
Ah!
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Okay,
I
narrator.
don't want to be trapped like this.
Since
I
we're-
won't restart the game. I
Well-
won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer starts.
Right on!
Does that mean
Alright,
do
narrator.
it?
We're
Did we
officially
break
buzzed.
the cycle? The
Anarchy,
whatever it is
yeah!
that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Maybe.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I'd
I'm
agree.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though
Right.
they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I think so.
Well, in the meantime...
But oh, thought we were on to something. Curses and Shizak. No. That coffee shop better. I mean, bookstore better show up. Man. Okay, I think the narrator's officially on our side because he seems to be trapped too. So I think we can start being cool with the narrator
All of his
now.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Although I don't think you get to be on our side quite yet. Can I jump out the window at this point, or is this another
No matter
fake
how
restart?
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, I can't walk up the stairs, so it must still be another one, right? Come on, adventure line! Where's the adventure line? Here, adventure line.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm sorry, Patty, I tried to go up the window, but it didn't happen. Oh, I bet we can get through the natural line quickly, I guess. Although, maybe we should have just gone for another No Stanley and then get back to the original messed up office.
Yet there was not a
Let's just
single
find out what
person
happens
here
when we press
either.
the mind
Feeling a
control
wave
button.
of disbelief,
Whoa!
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
That's new.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Huh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Maybe he is leading us somewhere new. Probably not. Dude! The bathroom opened up! I've got the money. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Sergeant, that's a lovely purse. Say that's a lovely purse. I like it. There's even graffiti in the executive's bathroom. Well, we seem to be accessing new things, but none of them really seem to matter. The broom closet's locked up now, and we can go into the bathroom. So I'm curious. Will it be different if we open it again? Can we open it again? No. Yes, we can. And I'm sure the elevator doesn't do anything still, right? Oh, it goes up this time. No. Yeah, and this is just more music, right? Yeah. Let's get off the fake elevator, go into the mind control room, and hit on.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Patty
What could
Skaggs,
it mean?
is this
Was it a
is
sign
this
of
ending
hope
going
for
to be
Stanley's
different?
future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible
'Cause there's been
secret of
slight
Stanley's
differences.
past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random
2845.
that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Okay. It's just weird that there's these slight differences. Well, there's still one new little ending we can do. Although, I'm kind of curious if we go down the fake escape path and then turn back after they say to turn back, if that'll change anything also, you know what I'm saying?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
We're just gonna try that real
Facility.
quick. So we're going to go through here and
Although
say,
this passageway had
march
the
to certain
word
death.
escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So now we go back and see if he changes something different. Which he probably doesn't, but I don't know. Since we're going through this
But
part
of course,
anyways.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
That's true. Like pressing your light button. Oh wow, it's the mind control
The
facility.
lights
What a
rose
shocking
on an
thing.
enormous
Oh.
room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
What
Stanley
horrible
thought to
secret does this
himself.
place hold?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Did I have the strength to find out? Let's find out. Ooh. This is so mysterious. Computers that do nothing. Turn the monitors
Now
on.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
That's where
Each bore
the
number
Adventure
of
Line
an
led to.
employee in the
I miss you,
building,
Adventure Line. You were
Stanley's
cool.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
The Adventure Line's
And
my favorite
Stanley,
character
one
so
of
far.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
Yeah,
meant
that's what I'm
nothing.
gonna do, because I haven't tried that one yet. Since we gotta go through this anyways, right?
This mind control
It's
facility,
actually kind of
it
hard
was
for me
too
to talk
horrible
while the
to
narrator's
believe it
talking in my
couldn't be true.
ears at the same
Had
time with the
Stanley really
headphones
been
on.
under someone's
I get
control all this
jumbles
time?
my thoughts or
Was this the
something.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Manipulated? No way! I could never be manipulated. That'd be cray. That'd be so
No.
cray.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
No, it
Had
wasn't
he
possible.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Of course he didn't. That'd be cray.
But here was the proof.
Let's press
the
all the
heart of
buttons.
the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
Yes.
once and for all.
Oh, the good of mankind and stuff. Ooh. Yeah. That looks sort of new. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I didn't even think about pressing these numbers in order. Maybe that'll do something. Let's try pressing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons in order and see if that unlocks something. Unless Patty, you know, it does nothing. See, there's 5. And we pressed 1 and 2. Now we got 3. Then we run up and we press 4. Or maybe I have to do it in order from the beginning for it to count. Ah well, it won't hurt to just press this one right now. See if something happens. 4. And then 5, right there by the facility power door. Oh, I get it. Once I turn the power on, then these buttons back here will matter. I see. So I'm just running in circles, I guess. Oh well. My control's idle, awaiting input. I can do that.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
So
he
many
knew it was his
choices.
duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Had to
After they kept you
turn on the
enslaved all
self-destruct
these
button.
years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is
That's
that what
right.
you wanted?
Ho, ho, ho.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Oh,
But
the
you need to
moral choice of a
understand,
BioWare
there's
game.
only so much that machine can do. You were
Gummy bears.
supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
That's unfortunate.
Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
I have
It's
3
your
attempts
time
remaining.
to shine.
Okay.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to
Well,
your
this
heart's
is,
desires.
different.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to
let's
enjoy
try
it.
the buttons in
Mere
order thing again.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
What did that do?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Right,
what
okay,
all
let's
this
press the
means.
3 button then, I guess.
barely know where to
Which
start.
was over here, hidden.
What's that?
See if that does anything.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of
3
solace
buttons over
before
here.
you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood.
I don't think
You're
it's gonna do
die
anything. I
anyway.
think we're wasting our
I'll tell
time
you
here.
exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of
Well,
everything,
that didn't do
and
anything.
take back the control
Oh, God.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Seems like those
Almost
3
eager to
consoles
see
there
it go.
have the
And
only
I'm
chance.
Sure whatever I come up
3
with
attempts
on the
remaining.
next go around will
a big
be
red button.
even better.
Okay, that
My
was
goodness,
re-enter
only
passcode.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so
What?
much.
How would I know what the
You
passcode
To
is?
hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, thank God.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me,
there's
what's
a
the
big
matter,
red button.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're
Provided
going or
continues.
what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Maybe we can
Or
figure
did
something
you
out.
just
Is this a
assume
puzzle?
when you saw
Oh.
that timer that
just-
something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to
Oh, we
screen,
opened this up
clicking
earlier,
on
didn't
every
we?
little thing in this
Okay.
room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red
guess we saw
button,
that with
or
the-
this door. Everything, anything, something here will
What's this?
save me.
Voltage control
Why
unit
would you
1.
think
Press
that,
any key to
Stanley?
send power
That
source.
this video game can
Oh,
be
console
beaten?
save.
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Voltage control unit 1.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
fake, isn't it?
But here's a spoiler for you.
None of the
That
buttons
timer
matter.
isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for
3?
every moment that you're powerless. To see you
2.
made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's
man.
fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Well, I
or
pressed
will
the
you
red
let it
button.
go
That seems to have done
peacefully?
something.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
8 seconds.
And
Maybe
believe
I should go
me,
turn
will
the
be
machine
laughing at
off.
every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I
Not
say,
the back to
happily
turn the
ever
machine
after.
off, is there? Ah, well. I guess we've been slain. I wonder if there's a real way to solve that. Or I wonder if that's just another way to trap you in an infinite loop, have you running back to that thing, pressing random buttons in. Although part of me does want to see if it can be solved. Because we started to get some input, you know?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had
Hey!
gone missing. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I want to see if he does anything different. I guess he doesn't. Oh! Huh! Whoa!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard
Yeah.
this narration and realized it was part of the game's
Yeah.
design all along.
Boo!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
I
into
did
the
not.
nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
That was
So,
about
now
2
that you're
hours
here,
ago.
what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
A bit.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But
Okay.
now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop?
I think it
Do
would
you
have
think
stopped.
it would have been particularly different?
Yeah.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Actually, yeah.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now
Oh, can
think
you guys
about
hear me
it.
chewing?
Would
I
it be
don't want
worth
that
it
to
for
be
you to
weird.
restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue
Oh,
on
dear.
your first playthrough,
Let's
how tantalizing it would be
do 'em
not
both
knowing
and
what
find
happens
out.
when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Wow, he's
Though
talking
if the
for a long
other
time.
option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option
Thanks,
so
Patty.
much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game,
Oh,
or
God.
just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
You know, even though he said all that, I kind of do want to do it again and see what the other ending is. And you know what? I'm okay with that. That's just who I am. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's find out what happens if we press yes, because we're predictable. Apparently. And I'm sad now.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
No, he didn't.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from
Oh,
others.
it's not letting me do it
so
this
the
time.
thought of total solitude
There
was
we go.
terrifying to him. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Just gonna let him finish the narration. Okay. And we're back.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
No, I
until he
didn't,
heard
'cause
this
I did this
narration
before.
and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Yeah, we're gonna do the other
He then
input.
praised the game for its
I see you just
insightful
caught up
and
with the
witty
stream, didn't you?
commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I don't know if I'm
Why
more
don't
impressed
we
or
take
less
a minute
impressed the
just
second
to
time.
drink it all in?
Okay, hurry up.
I'm over it now.
Let's get to
what
the
do you
choice.
think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. Big moment, guys. Is it going to be different? Make your bets now. 5 seconds to make bets. I think it's going to be different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it's different.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you
Oh,
want.
screw you.
Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate
different?
time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, God.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people
Well, let's
considered
listen to this.
so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly
Grab yourself a drink,
gangly.
boys. I don't know how long
What
this song
Stanley
is going to
liked
be.
most was buttons.
Enjoy it.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Yeah,
He did it all day in a meaningful way.
that's right.
But his brain had long ceased to function.
Actually, I'm getting
Which
a
is
little
why
tired.
he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along,
This is
you
so weird,
too
you guys.
will become quite unbearable. You too will become
my.
quite unbearable.
Is there a second verse? No, I kind of enjoy, you know, just listening to a guitar strumming along. So tell me, Patty, if we just sit here and keep listening, does something happen, or is it just this lovely guitar forever? Because it does sound like the kind of thing you could just play over and over and over without us noticing. Oh, it's the song of victory, Death Knight. Sweet, glorious victory, full of new information, all questions answered, in the form of a song. I didn't expect the Stanley Parable to be a musical, but lo, here we are. Oh god. I'm 99% sure it's just playing the same thing over and over again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is time to restart once again. To the beginning. Well, that was different. Thank you, Patty Skaggs. I would not have discovered that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That's kind of
Perhaps
awesome.
he had simply missed a memo.
So I guess all that I can really think of now is to do the not Stanley thing again and... Oh, but input next. Okay. So how do we do the input? Oh, I can talk to you immediately by typing in the chat. I think there is less delay if I type. Excellent. Oh, and now y'all can have an idea of just how long the delay is, I suppose. So, how do we do the input ending? Because I know we saw the input once, mysteriously. Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're waiting for
No
their
matter how
response.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm guessing we just hit all the computers, but I don't know. Still waiting on Patty Skaggs. Wait, okay, so you did 419, so now you need to do 423 desk. Oh no, I haven't hit any of them yet. Okay, but I'll go find 419 and then we'll go find 423. I'm glad I waited though. Okay, 419. Yeah, no, yeah, it didn't start with an input. I think then restart the game. Oh, there's input. Input received. Okay, that's interesting. So I get one input thing to enter each time I start, and I have to restart to get the next input computer? We can figure out where that goes. I'm intrigued.
Stanley went around touching...
So, I guess we'll just do a different input each one. Oh! It's already changed. How fascinating. So now let's find
All of his
the
co-workers
third
were
input,
gone.
which appears.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to
I
go to
guess.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, there's plenty of memos here. Okay, Patty Skaggs, what's the third input? Or should I just hit computers? Oh, I'm gonna type it to him to avoid the delay. Okay, now we go to the boss's office to the secretary desk computer. What's the secret disco?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I wanna go to the
he
secret
entered
disco.
the door on his left.
Okay, so we'll go to the boss's office, and maybe they'll take us to the secret disco.
Yet there was not a single person
I
here
wanna go to the
either.
secret disco. Secret
Feeling
disco
a
sounds
wave
cool.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How long can you play this game for? There's the third input. Should we restart now that we press the secretaries? I'm gonna type it again. Should we restart after pressing the secretaries? I'm guessing we should. I'm gonna make an executive decision, guys. I'm gonna restart. Yep, I was right. Begin the game again. Go to 434. Oh, I already did the catwalk thing a couple times, Mr. J.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I did.
It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
I don't see 434s, man. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right? So otherwise, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for a while.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
It's not letting
but
me
it
hit
didn't
it.
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
'Cause this should be the last one, right? Oh, input received? Okay, then I guess I gotta restart. And then after that, it'll be on Stanley's computer. And click the light bulb button. Okay, okay, so we just go like the normal way. We hit the light bulb button, then we walk back and go to the catwalk? That could be interesting. Let's see what this does. I'm very intrigued. Did we win? What? This is not what I expected. Because I guess all Stanley does is press buttons. This is heaven for Stanley? Just all these buttons to press? Let's start pressing buttons. This is... Oh my god. This is so weird. Oh god. Does something happen if I press all the buttons? I honestly think this is what bosses think of, think what heaven is to their employees. Oh my god. Wow. Is this it? Is this it, Betty Skaggs? Is there nothing left to do but restart? Should I even bother pressing every single button? Oh no, they seem to light back up. Yeah, so you can't even press every button. Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. Maybe I just need to press the right button. Okay, I guess we'll restart. Okay, well, guess we can go to heaven anytime we want.
All of his co-workers
Gonna do what
were...
JJ recommended and try
No, this isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Huh. This is different. I'm sorry, delay again. Delay again. Gonna keep going. Hopefully I'll have done the right thing by the time you catch up. I do hear rain though, which is exciting. Well, it sounds like the rain stopped.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, since JJ said to go to the light bulb and then walk back to the catwalk, we're going to do that.
Yet there was not a single person here
Although I
either.
guess we can't go back to the
Feeling
catwalk,
a
can we?
wave of
Oh, he must have been
disbelief,
talking about a different
Stanley
catwalk.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Let's
to
see,
his
I
boss's
guess
office.
this might not work if the door closes behind us. I keep thinking that elevator is going to go somewhere eventually, but whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he
Yep.
didn't even have a single minute
Hello,
to
new
just
viewer.
let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't
Don't
healthy.
fully
so he
know everything that's
relaxed
going on,
for
but
a few
this just
moments
keeps getting
with some
weird.
calming new age music.
Okay. What? Does this happen every time you do it before the narrator finishes talking? I wasn't even paying attention when he was talking the second time. Does this go on forever?
Feeling soothed
Oh, thank God.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Whoa.
opened passageway.
I didn't know the shutters went down. Okay, so JJ said hit the light bulb button and walk backwards. Something will happen. I don't know, man. There's an elevator there now. I keep always thinking there's going to be something behind that one of these times. Going down. Yeah, definitely no going back now. Let's see what this does. Ooh, wow, we're in the bowels. Ooh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so just hit the light bulb button. No, yeah, the door's closed behind us. Sorry, man, I guess it doesn't do anything.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
To the
television
secret
screens.
disco!
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
secret
thought to
disco.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I tried, dude. It's not letting me. Sorry, man, I guess it doesn't do anything. Oh, I don't want to go through the whole remote bomb ending thing again. Is that even worth doing? I don't know. Or should I just restart right now?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
I can't think of
Each
anything
bore
new
the
it
number
could
of
show
an
us.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Should I
freedom
just restart
meant
now?
nothing.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. The delay. Oh yeah, y'all just caught up. I should have just waited and had y'all say something. Okay, can I still wait, or should I hit the button, the next button? What do I need to do to see the next ending that you're referring to? Have I already messed it up? I can't go back from this point. Oh, maybe I can just hit the light bulb button a second time. Okay, it's all good. Alright, so should I restart or not? They aren't telling me. Guess we'll press this button. Oh, wait, do y'all see that on monitor 528? It had a different message. Wonder what's going on there. Oh, that's the telephone one. I wonder if there's hints to different endings on these monitors. Okay, I'll just restart. Restarting. Alright, Painted Skaggs. Now what? We're gonna ask Painted Skaggs again. Alright, so hopefully there's another super cool ending they can help
All
us
of his
figure out.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Gonna wait for the delay to catch
Stanley
up.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, Jay, I'm sorry. Oh, should I go back and do it again? Apparently we're supposed to wait. JJ says, no, dang it. After just saying just wait there. Go to the lifty thingy to the right door. Okay. No, Cat Lord, what's the doorknob ending? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this
We'll do
was
that
not
real
the
quick.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I haven't gotten the doorknob
was.
achievement. What is it?
The lounge.
Do I just have to do enough
But
doors?
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Because I wouldn't mind knowing how to do stuff. I like doing stuff. Although I think we have found a lot of things, just doing her thing, right?
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Okay,
it's
now, on the
incredible
left,
he
off the
wasn't
left, real
5
quick.
years ago.
That's what the gentleman said. There we go.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that
Jumped out
lift
to the
isn't
floor.
coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Well, we are lower than last time. Although I got a hunch he'll just make fun of us. Maybe if we land on
Come
those
on.
boxes?
I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Peer pressure is bad, you guys. Oh, sorry, Patty Skaggs. Gentlemen, as in human, universal. Hey, gentle ladies, gentle dudes. Here we go. Box is saved.
Looks like I was wrong.
Dang it!
Clumsy of me.
The narrator strikes again. Ah. Well, it was different. Oy vey. Well, now that happened, I believe Cat Lord will tell us what the hell the doorknob achievement is. In a second, after they catch up on the stream. Oh, and apparently Patty Skaggs is a lady and did not like being referred to as a gentleman guy. So, now you're all ladies. Sorry. Hello, ladies. Things to do while we wait. While we wait for them to catch up on the stream, I will now sing you the song of my people. So we're not just sitting here. Okay, a 3, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my people don't have a song. Oh, here's a fun question. All right. I have 2 mice. One of these mice works for the laptop and controls everything Stanley does. Other mouse does nothing except control my other little computer here, but doesn't control Stanley. Which mouse is the Stanley controlling one? Ooh. Oh, okay. Click doorknob 340 over and over again. Tell me. Oh, crap! That gave it away. Okay. Oh, jumble. Oh, it could be any of them. Oh, you don't see which one I put away first. Feel free to guess.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided
Okay.
that as soon as he found a new
340 over and
space he
over.
felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Let's find room 340 and click doorknob 340 over and over again, because apparently that's an achievement, and I like doing achievements. I like to achieve. Yeah. 340.
When Stanley
Wait,
came to a
is
set of
340
2
down the
open
left or the
doors,
right?
he entered the door on his left.
Oh dear. Let's check right, because right's
This was
always
not
cooler.
the correct
We
way
can
to
always
the
go
meeting
back,
room,
right?
and Stanley knew it perfectly
Oh
well.
no, these numbers are
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
increasing, so it
employee
could be
lounge
340.
first, just to admire it. It was okay.
No, Cat Lord! No! Apparently I've gone too far. It's
But
alright,
eager
buddy.
to
I
get
can
back to
restart.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We'll see if this will take us back.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
Hey!
walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Man,
and got
I've been
back
calling
on
everyone
track.
gentle dudes, and I've been messing up. My bad. Still, I always find it a little creepy when someone's like, ladies. I don't know, the phrase ladies is a creepy thing to say. Although maybe it's more about how you say it than the actual word itself. Oh, 340. Did you actually mean 430?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
yeah.
of disbelief,
That's
Stanley
alright.
decided to
We
go
got
up
the,
to his boss's
old
office.
restart button. Although we
Coming to a
haven't gone down the
staircase,
stairs in a
Stanley
while.
walked
Might as
upstairs
well
to
just
his
take a
boss's
little peek
office.
down here. Although I think this is the aneurysm ending, where it's like, oh, now you're gonna walk around. It's actually a dream.
But Stanley
Come on.
just couldn't do it.
We won't stick
He
around long
considered
enough
the
for that.
possibility of facing his boss,
Just
admitting
enough
he had left his post during work hours.
to make
He might
sure
be fired
it's
for
the
that.
same.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
gonna let the guy
His
finish
boss
talking.
would think he was
Because
crazy.
it's changed several
And
times,
then
right?
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to
okay.
himself, maybe I am crazy.
We'll go right
All
there.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for
That
no
does sound
reason at
pretty
all.
crazy. Don't worry,
None of
we'll
it
drive
made
away.
any logical sense.
What drives
And
me
as
crazy
Stanley
is how this
pondered
car
this,
getting
he
here.
began to
Oh,
make
that
other
fence,
strange
okay.
observations.
The outside
For example,
road.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Ah!
Why did doors
freaked me
close
out very bad
automatically
the first time.
behind him wherever he
Yeah.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Oh, I guess since you guys weren't here at the
Stanley
beginning,
said to
maybe
himself,
we can
this
look
is
at
all too strange. This
Just for a
can't be
little bit.
real. And at
Oh,
last,
heck, we'll just
he
see
came
it
to
all
the
the way to the end.
conclusion that had been on the tip
Although
of
half
his
of you
tongue.
already have seen
He
this, I
just
guess,
hadn't
huh?
found the words for it.
So Death Knight and
I'm
JJ have it.
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
See, I want to do that the first time. I
Then he
immediately crouched
imagined
back down
himself
to Earth.
soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about
This
a
must
voice
have been such a
describing
weird
me,
game to write.
thinking about how
How
it's
do you keep
describing my
track of all these
thoughts,
different
he thought.
paths to
And while he
keep
thought it all
coherent?
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
How could it
Was
be?
Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Was I simply
Believing
deceiving
that
myself?
if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
I
for
thought if I was
himself?
asleep, I wouldn't have to take
Stanley
responsibility
is
for
as
myself.
awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
But that's
Now, hearing
impossible.
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in
Beyond a
fact
doubt.
a dream.
This was,
Did
in
the voice
fact, a
not see
dream.
him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Didn't you see
How
me
else
float
would the
and make
voice
magical
explain all
stars?
that?
Explain
this
yourself,
voice was
voice.
a part of himself too.
This is
surely,
me too,
surely,
right?
if he
Surely.
could he
Just
would prove it.
yes,
He
I
would
will.
prove that he was in control.
Indeed.
That this was a dream.
By killing
So
myself
he
again.
closed his eyes
Oh
gently,
god.
and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh god.
He
It's
felt the cool
weird.
weight of the
It's
blanket
like
on his
the
skin.
narrator both has
the press
godlike
of the
power
mattress
over
on
you,
his
and
back.
that at the same time it doesn't, because
fresh
then there's
air
parts
of
where
the
the narrator
world
feels
outside
completely
this one.
powerless.
Let me wake
I guess
up.
that's part of the
he
weird,
thought to himself.
disjointed narrative of
I'm
it,
through
isn't
with
it?
this
Right?
dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life
Get into that.
exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Yep, totally
Everything
normal.
will be fine.
Super duper normal. Would a
I
not normal
am
guy do this
okay.
to pass the time? Of course not. Only normal people do this. Do normal people have flashlights with tripod legs? Yeah, that's the most normal
Stanley
thing of all
began
time.
screaming.
Oh dear.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I
Gotta
have a
get back to
boss.
running.
I have an office. I am real. Please,
I'm
just
real.
someone tell me I am real. I
Someone
must
tell
be
me I'm
real. I
real.
must be. Can anyone hear
must
my
be.
voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bummer, bro. Ah. Glug time.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hi, Mariella. It's my story. Get out.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Fine.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Check me
But
messages.
on this particular day,
Oh, this
her
guy
walk was interrupted
doing
by
this.
the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Obviously.
This much she knew.
course.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
Just
she
like
thought
me.
to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what
It's
isn't.
not. Ah,
It
crap.
was comforting
I really
to
need
think
to
this,
stop
and in a
speaking
certain
along to the
way,
guy till I
seeing
actually
this
know what he
man made her
says.
feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for
Not
that
the
day.
meeting.
The very important people whose impressions of
Not the
her
very
would affect
important
her
people.
career, and by
God, I
extension,
hate very
the
important
rest of her
people.
life.
They're always
She
like,
had
they make
no
me
time
feel like
for
I'm
this,
not very important.
So it was only
It's like,
a
what's
moment
the deal
that
with
she
that?
stood there,
That's not a cool
staring
thing.
down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And then she turned and ran. Oh dear. The end is never the end is never the end, and the end is loading. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Now what? Now me to ask you all, while avoiding the delay, have you got the escape pod ending? What? No, I have never heard of the escape pod ending. I'm going to ask you about that immediately in the chat and find out how the hell do we do the escape pod ending. Probably press the buttons in the right order, I imagine. Probably gotta solve the puzzle at the end of the game. Should we do that one next? How do we do it? Cause the only idea I have left to differentiate things is go back and unplug the telephone. Alright, so we're going to take their advice, and then we're going to try to get the doorknob achievement, I guess, by doing whatever doors next to the office over and over. Door 430, okay.
All of his co-workers will... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Oh, delightful.
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I don't know. I feel like it might be impossible to do this. Is this some kind
I
of
have to
clever
say, I'm still not
ruse?
feeling the
Cat
satisfaction
lore?
of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Is opening this door
Perhaps
over and over
50
and over,
clicks
we're
will
going to
do
do something?
it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Have I not done 50 clicks yet? Are you not entertained, narrator man? How much do I have to click this button for you to be pleased? Possible.
No,
Hello,
no,
new
I'm
viewer.
still not feeling it.
Thank you for
I
joining
want
us.
this
We are currently
achievement to have
pressing the
meant
E button
something. It
over
has
and
to
over.
be
I assure
a
you it's
true
very
reward
exciting.
for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
I'm
I want to
hustling.
see commitment. A
This is
willingness to go all
I've been
the
here
way,
for a
no
solid
matter
30
what the
seconds.
cost.
Isn't that commitment
Why
enough?
don't you go put
Should have a
20 clicks
doctorate
into
by
door
now.
number 417?
20 clicks into door number 417? Should we go find door number 417? I don't know. I feel like we might get lost on the way to door number 417. Cat Lord, you done this before. Should we go to door number 417, or should we keep doing this one? I guess we probably shouldn't keep doing this one. Let's find 417, you guys. Hopefully we don't get lost and trapped from it forever. Here, 417. Ah, here we are. I was wondering what was in there for a while. So I guess 20 clicks now? Unless
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437, okay. I just really resent any time this gentleman tells me what to do. I'm just saying. Door 437, okay. There's 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
I think
now,
so
door
too.
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, okay. Hope we don't get separated from the rest of the world. Is this it? Okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh god. This isn't going anywhere, is it? But okay, hey, I'm a team player, why not? This one?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Sure, man. Why not? Here, copying machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is so weird. Okay. Back to 417, you guys.
Okay,
Let's
now
click that
go
button.
climb on employee 419's desk.
No, okay. I guess this is where we finally figure out how to climb
Yes!
chairs.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay. Where's that? Right, here.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay, to the copy machine. We're there. We're almost there, guys. We're about to do the thing. The thing's gonna happen. We almost did it, boyos!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
All right.
Wow. That felt amazing.
It did!
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing
think
could hold
so.
you back. Yes, I'm very proud
I'm
of how far we've come today.
indomitable.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
Absolutely.
Really now?
Why not?
What were you thinking?
I mean, I did get an achievement for starting the game, so stop being so snide. There, he said it. Okay, now let's do this escape pod ending. JJ has left instructions in the chat. At the 2 doors, pick the one on the left. Once you get to the staircase, go up to the boss's office. Enter his doors
when
slowly.
Stanley came to a set of
Quickly
2
step
open
back when they've
doors,
been
he entered the door on
closed.
his left.
Walk back towards Stanley's office. His office door will remain closed, but a new door should be open, just in front of it. Enter the door, then ascend several flights of stairs until you reach
Yet
floor
there was not a
760.
single
Walk
person
the door
here
to approach
either.
the escape pod.
Feeling a wave of
I
disbelief,
don't believe that's
Stanley
something that would've
decided to
occurred
go
to me.
up to his boss's
How
office.
positively
Coming to a
exciting.
staircase,
This game
Stanley walked
must have taken
upstairs
so
to
much.
his boss's office.
Oh, Cat Lord. Oh, okay. Bye. Thanks for joining us. It was cool. You helped out a lot. I'm gonna type that.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay, and then in and out real quick. Whoop. Whoop. I need to commit a little bit more. Whoop. This doesn't seem to be working, my brother. I'm trying. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't seem to be working. This is start closing now? I'm sorry, man. It looks like the escape pod ending doesn't seem to be working anymore. Hello? We were supposed to do some escape pod ending where we walk through the door and then jump back really quickly. But it didn't seem to close. So that didn't seem to work. The office door! No! Okay. Let's restart one more time. We're gonna do it for real this time. Curses, 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 curses. But we're super fast and we got this. Okay, so it wasn't the super duper cool escape door, it's just the boss's office door. Not to worry, I shall press the run button this
Already
time.
this was uncomfortable, and
Didn't do
Stanley
anything.
decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
That's right. What? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did. Okay, to the office door.
Yet there was not a
Then
single
to the escape
person
pod.
here either.
How
Feeling a
exciting.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
this
go
wave
up to
of
his boss's
disbelief
office.
is
Coming to a
waving onto
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
I should
his
go up the
boss's
staircase
office.
to my boss's office and say, like, what the heck, boss man? What's going on, daddy-o? Okay. And then... in and out real quick. In and out real quick. Now! Oh, God, it's gonna be too late. Do it slowly. Oop.
Here's the
Aha! I thought we were gonna botch it. Okay. Well, that was cool. So now apparently we just go back to Stanley's office, and then there's an escape pod, and then we go onward to glorious freedom, the greatest freedom of all. Indeed. Glorious freedom time, you guys. You ready? You excited? You pumped? Ready for some glorious freedom? I think I'm ready for some glorious freedom. I've been born ready for some glorious freedom. This is the most glorious freedom of all varieties of freedom. Even more glorious than super glorious freedom, which is really just a trick of naming. Super glorious freedom really ain't all that glorious. I think it's more like superscript glorious freedom, right? You know, where it's just like glorious, just like up a little bit, like there are on power symbols. Aha! The escape hatch. Why, hello, scary darkness. I fear not you, for I have seen spoilers. Loading, 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 loading. Yeah. You are now leaving. Oh, it's the red door. I hate the red door. But that appears to be a cutoff. Okay, through the red door. Oh, escape pod is... right, the stairs. I forgot about the stairs component. That doesn't seem to go anywhere. This part's kind of weird. Okay, then. Up 5 billion... oh god, that's a lot of stairs. It's okay, we can do it. I really wish the elevator was working, but no, that'd be too rad. You know what I really miss? The super cool, exciting adventure music. That was super rad. But we appear to have that neither. It's alright. I'll sing the super cool adventure music. Oh, I don't know how to sing. Okay. Just imagine I sung the super cool adventure song, and imagine it was really good. Alright, come on, team player. I've been doing a lot of the work, except for all you guys telling me how to play. That was a lot of work too, I suppose. What are we supposed to get to for 760, is it? Okay, so this is 758. One more after this. It seems to be getting progressively darker. Not so much progressively, I guess it was rather sudden. Because I believe the lights have abandoned us. Like Lord of the Rings. Escape pod launch bay! Rad! Escape? Don't mind if I do! Don't mind if I do! Ah, okay, don't mind if I do. I was beginning to lose faith there for a second. Is that it? I didn't even walk into it. Okay. Did we win? That's it? Did it glitch? It didn't even say anything. Ah, I'm sorry, Jay. That was a little...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support
guys.
and guidance
Well,
from others.
what
so
do
the
we do
thought
now?
of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Because that didn't really seem to do much. I thought it was going to be really cool. I thought there was going to be, like, rocket sounds and stuff. Oh, well, man. Well,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
kind of
on his
out of
left.
ideas now. Glitch! No! Should I do it again? I don't know, man. Well, okay. I think we've seen a lot of the endings. I don't know how much more there are left of actual real substance. You know? Is there anything else really cool that we should check out? Should we just look at the achievements? Or should we go back to unplugging the phone? What do you guys think? Because otherwise this might be the time to call it a night with the Stanley Parable. Which has been a really interesting experience. I don't know, did you guys like it? I guess half y'all watching the stream has seen most of it. I should just try to bask on the chat to avoid the delay. Okay guys. Are there any more real substantial endings we should check out? Or have we about exhausted the game? Okay, try typing face punch. Wow! Well, that was easy. It's cool. Now what? I don't think it did anything, but it's neat. Alright, Jay. Good night. I think I'm going to call it a night, too. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you liked it. In this weird game. I'm just going to wait for the response and decide whether or not to call it a night after that. Because I've been at this for a while myself now. Oh, God. It's almost been 4 hours. I typed in bark. It doesn't do anything. Sorry. Do I have to type in console bark first? Yeah, bark isn't doing anything. Is that about it? Bark isn't doing anything. DK2 Naruto asks, is it true that I believe the Holocaust is a lie? To which I would say, no, I don't believe the Holocaust is a lie. I know it's a very controversial position to take, but I'm just that kind of bold thinker. What can I say? Okay, no, you type bark, then click everywhere. Okay, bark, and then click. That did nothing. Doesn't seem to be working still, mate. B-A-R-K. Click, 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 click. Sorry, my dude. No dice. Hello, extra viewer. We're currently trying to figure out if there's any other endings worth doing, because I'm starting to think we might have exhausted it. Unless there's something to do after unplugging the phone some more. Still nothing. Anything else worth... Anything else worth doing? Oh, she's going to consult the guide. Well, that's handy, I guess. Might as well take a look. I guess I'll just keep walking around.
This was not the correct way to the
something.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay, what's that?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Cool. What is it? Is it the last one? Oh, Patty Skaggs said, okay, there's another ending. Let's see if it's the last one, because I think we may have completed the parable. I mean, okay, we completed the parable. Oh, the employee lounge looks so much cooler. What do you mean it was okay? I thought we both agreed this was the greatest employee lounge of all time, narrator. Oh, God. I thought you were cool, man. Oh, well.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. Ciao.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Type
your
in
enemy, really, I'm not.
cheats.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Nothing, buddy.
But the fact is,
I think
that
I have
the
to
story
type
has
those
been
into the
about
console,
nothing
which
but
the
you
console just
all this
hasn't been
time.
opening for me.
There's someone
I think
you've
there's some
been
kind of
neglecting,
setting
Stanley.
with
Someone you've forgotten about.
what do you call it? Some kind of setting in
Stop
Steam
trying to make
itself that you
every
have to
decision by
unset to allow you to
yourself.
open up the console
I'm
and
not
games.
asking for me.
Which I didn't really want to figure out on
for
Steam. I mean on stream.
This is it,
I'll
Stanley.
type it one more time.
Your
SV
chance to
underscore
redeem
cheats
yourself. To
space
put your
one.
work
Maybe I'll
aside.
try it without
To let her back into
space
your
SV
life.
cheats.
She's been waiting.
Okay, let's just go ahead and unplug the phone while she responds.
That's her, Stanley. You
No,
need
it's
to be
not.
the one. Oh,
Creeper.
no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Still
That wasn't supposed to be a
nothing.
choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Yep,
Let me
it's
double
possible.
check.
I guess we wait for this to
No,
rest for a bit.
it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge
I guess we
themselves
really
to
did
one
see everything
another.
when we saw the
Music
credits.
comes
I guess
in,
those were the
fade to
final
white,
credits.
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
I guess we're
How
on
is
our
that
way to the
even possible?
whiteboard one then? for
None of
this
these
route?
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Okay, we'll try
What
the
did you-
bark one
Wait a second.
and the whiteboard one.
Did
once
I
we get
just
there.
see? No, that's not possible.
Well, it takes
I
a while
can't
for this guy to
believe
get through
it.
the chat.
How had I not
guess.
noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
I'll
You're
get
a
my
real
second little
person.
computer here while we go through this.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect
Anything-
choices. And to think I've been letting you
chat
run
lady
around in this
says,
game for so long.
you have to do
If
the
you'd
bark
made
one
any
and
more
whiteboard
wrong
one, which
choices,
makes
you
sense,
might
'cause
have
that's where we
negated it
saw console
entirely.
bark.
It's as
I just
though
thought I
you
had to plug the
completely
console for it to
ignored
work,
even the
but
most
I didn't have to do
basic
anything for
safety
face pressure,
protocol
so
for real-world
try it.
decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch.
Endings.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best
skip this
part
one?
of being a real person,
No, we can't skip.
but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example,
I guess I can
in
look
this
up endings
scenario,
on my little computer here too.
a hypothetical
Let's
real
go.
person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is
Hi,
not
Square
real.
Up 69.
Allow the
XX
person to finish their thought, then
please don't
provide
tell
an
me you're
excuse
about
why you
Thompson.
cannot continue talking.
What are your opinions?
Turn to a
I'm
partner
really
and
liking
practice
it, man.
saying,
I thought it was a
"My
really
goodness,
interesting
is it
experience. I thought it
4:30?
had a lot
I'm
of kind of
supposed to be
interesting
having
things to
a
say.
back, sack, and crack.
Right, practice time. On the recent hitter update. Oh,
Excellent.
never mind. I thought you were talking
Making
about Stanley
choices on
Parable.
a regular basis is the best
but anyways,
part to a
I guess
healthy
we'll go back
decision-making
to this,
process.
I thought there's some really cool
Most
stuff
medical
in there
professionals
about...
recommend making at
It
least
seems like
8
every time you
choices per
deviate
day.
from the main path, the
Do you
game
make
kills
more
you.
than 8? Less?
That's how you
And
come up with
finally,
the console.
if you begin to
package
wonder
guys.
if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just
So I
remember
gotta do that to make the
in
bark
the
thing work?
vast
Okay, I'll do that.
infiniteness of space, your thoughts
Going on,
and
be right
problems
back
are
while I do that.
materially
In just a moment,
insignificant,
we shall return
and the
shortly.
feeling should subside.
Oh, set
At this
launch
time,
options.
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this
Okay,
video.
right-click the Stanley Parable on Steam, select Properties, click Set Launch
Welcome
Options.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a
imagine
choice
it's probably
you made
hard to
just a
hear me
few
over
minutes
the
ago
video, I
and see
guess.
what the correct thing to do would have been.
Is it still
This
hard
way,
to hear me
please.
while the narrator is talking? Okay, so I'm going to have to restart the game.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the
Okay.
platform and dying.
Well,
Imagine the main character
guess I'll
dying senselessly
try that
halfway
then.
through the story. That story would make
I guess
no
I'll have to
sense
go on
at
Be
all.
Right Back mode
We
while I
just
do
need to
that.
get
I'm
you
going to
home
restart
as soon
the
as
game.
possible before
I'll
the
just do one
narrative
thing real
contradiction
quick,
gets
just
any
to
worse. Unfortunately,
cover me.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I just want to save this chat log just in case. Because I like seeing what you guys say, and, you know, sometimes I miss a few things. And, you know, half the fun of this is talking with you guys and hanging out and sort of collaborating a little bit, you know? So, I like to enjoy that. Alright, so that's saved just in case this thing gets knocked out somehow. I'm going to do what you suggested with the console window, and, let's see if that allows us to do the bark ending. Unless, maybe I can go to the whiteboard ending from here. Maybe. I'm just gonna check to see if the whiteboard thing's there and if it'll let me punch in bark without the console.
Almost
the
there.
awesome and
You'll
play
take the
lounge.
door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
To the whiteboard room for the bark ending.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Does
left.
this reset me? I never found out by doing the one he wants me to do first. It puts me back on the path. I might just
Yet
run
there
the
was
whole
not a
point of
single
going through
person
all that
here
again.
either. Feeling a
should be
wave
alright.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
Yeah.
Stanley walked
Still
upstairs
different.
to his boss's office.
Oh right, the green room with the troll answer. I didn't do the troll one last time. Okay.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he
Gonna
saw
look at
the
this while
door
they
with a
finish talking.
voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark
Okay, let me enter it.
115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay, well, I'm trying to speak the code, but it doesn't seem to be working. I guess that's what you mean by the troll ending. Night Shark 911. No.
Stanley spoke the code.
Uh,
Night Shark 115.
Night
He
Shark
spoke it into the
115.
receiver, right there on the wall.
Okay. So that'll happen, and then we'll be able to get to the part where we can go to the whiteboard ending and type
I'm
in
sorry,
the
is
part.
there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial
Same
step.
ending. I'm looking at all the endings right now.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's
Fusion
pretty
ending,
humiliating to bring
phone
you this far,
ending,
only for
not
you to
Stanley
suddenly
ending.
decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your
Powerful
respect.
ending,
The
Drop
kind
Your
of
Death,
respect Stanley shows for
Games
his
ending?
choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
now
If
there's
you
something
didn't want to
portal.
see what I had
That's
to
pretty
show you,
crazy.
then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
about that.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
There we are.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
Heaven,
fine.
Launchpad.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, so okay, so we didn't really get to see the full launch pod ending. Okay, so what do we do here? I guess we'll just go through left since we went to the right last time. Although maybe this corrects it too much. We screwed up, didn't we? I
Yet
should've
there
gone
was
to
not
the
a
right.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Get into the adventure line.
behave exactly as Stanley would.
so it didn't matter which
That
one I
means
did, did it?
choosing responsibly and always putting the story
Okay.
first.
I see what you
I'm
mean
quite
with
sure
series
you'll be
remaining,
up to
you
the
know?
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
What?
When Stanley
So there's an
came to
ending
a
if you
set
press
of
the
2
baby
open
button for
doors,
2 hours?
He entered
I
the
just don't have
door
the
on his
commitment for that.
left.
You have to do that for 4 hours? Oh god. That is so not worth getting to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Gotta use hacks for that. Okay, here's the whiteboard ending.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
Yeah,
2
I guess we've
open
done all the
doors,
endings pretty
he
much, except
entered
for the
the
cheat
door
one.
on his left.
Okay, I'm going to press the save button. And then we'll do the thing you were talking about with the barking.
Yet there was not a single
No, this
person
thing
here
just says
either.
it just barks.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Yeah, more of an Easter egg. or a
behave
joke.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Right, then
responsibly
left?
and
Okay.
always putting the story first.
Got it.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
So that way we
Just
break
follow
it
my
and then it
lead and
starts
you'll be
falling
fine.
apart, and then we're stuck
All
in the
right.
trash room. It's like, oh my god,
When
look where we've
Stanley
been here
came to
now.
a set
Oh,
of
no.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, gentle ladies.
No! Why did you do that?
'Cause I'm
Quickly,
a rebel.
Hurry back in the other direction.
Okay.
Perhaps we're not too late.
Perhaps we're not too late. Oh, I think we're too late, aren't we?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you...
Whoops.
My story! You've destroyed
womp.
my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Hello.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go
I think
back
we've done
to
all
that?
the endings. We're just
I
trying to get
can't
to the
erase
whiteboard
that
so we can
knowledge.
bark.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Well, it should
Is
take
it
a
better
few
to shut
minutes.
the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
He's an artist, Patty Skaggs. He's an artist. Okay. He has a dream and a vision. I respect that. Except I don't, because he's also horribly evil. Yeah, man, I just want to just like mess with him.
Oh, I'm here.
I don't know, the
I'm still
narrator's just
here,
an interesting
here in this
character in
pile of
general.
rubbish. With you. You.
Oh, I was
who
waiting to
thought you
get
were
to
so
the whiteboard
clever.
thing first.
Now look where we are.
Since
My
we're so
entire
close.
game is destroyed.
I think I do need to type that
It was
into
the
the
only
console
thing in the
too,
world
right?
that was mine, and you've
But,
run it into the ground. What,
I need
did
to
you
get
think
there
that would be
anyways,
funny? You just had to
then
see.
I can just hit
Didn't I
save
impress
and
upon you how
we won't
important
waste
it
any
was to
time. I
be
don't know if
like
I said that right,
Stanley?
but I
He
think you get
actually
what I'm
knows
saying.
how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
If you're watching this
You're a
on YouTube,
child.
don't blame me for jumping ahead, but we'll get there.
My
Da-da-da.
story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
I can't believe
I
we
worked
wound
so
up
hard
getting
on
through
it.
every ending.
I tried so hard.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Oh,
entered the door on
no!
his left.
Oh wait, it starts us in that one when we restart, right?
Stanley? Hello?
Did you, new viewer, did you want to
Is
see
everything okay?
what happens here? Or
Stanley, please.
if you haven't, I can just go ahead
I
and
need you to
start
make a choice.
again here. Or you can sit here
I
and
need
watch.
you to walk through the door. Are
See,
you
this
listening
part
to
makes
me?
me feel bad for the narrator.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Seems so lonely.
Stanley, this is important.
Oh, I never got to see Stanley's face.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot
Does
exist
he look a
without
little
you.
bit
Do you
like the
understand
dude
me?
from American
Whatever
Pie?
choice you make is just fine. They're both
Or I guess,
correct. You cannot be
Larry
wrong here. We
from,
can work together. I'll accept
Orange is the
whatever
New
you
Black.
do. I simply need you to take that step forward,
well.
please. Choose.
We're gonna begin the game again. And hopefully we'll be in the new area, right? Adjusting. No, we're not in the new area. Ah, bollocks. I don't remember how to do this anymore, apparently.
All of his
Oh,
co-workers
well,
were
we're just gonna do the
gone.
console thing.
What could it
Be right
mean?
back, guys. Gonna
Stanley
enable
decided
console.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Just in
had
case
simply
this
missed
ends
a memo.
recording, I'm gonna upload to YouTube. Guess we'll sign out. Thank you. This has been Tuesdays Aesthetics. My name's Eric Schmiel. We play games every Thursdays and Tuesdays. More tranquil experimental stuff on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And on Thursdays, we play horror games. And so far, that horror game has been Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's mostly just me screaming for an hour. But hopefully that'll end soon, because I think we're going to beat it this week. I really got a good feeling. And then we'll play Alien Isolation, which should be much less terrifying, I hope. Although hopefully still creepy. I don't know. Stuff. Check out the YouTube channel for like previous recordings. We played some other stuff like Proteus and Dear Esther. Yeah, man. Don't worry, if you want to keep seeing the bark thing, I'm going to be back in 5 seconds, but this is mostly for the thing that's going to go up on YouTube. And, yeah, man, tune in and hang out with us each week, 8 o'clock. Chatta! Although, secretly not chatta, because I'm going to be back, even though stops recording when I exit and enter the game again. So, yeah, bye, but not bye. Oh, subscribe
Stanley
and
stood
follow.
for a long time in one spot.
New
It's
narration.
part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent.
Yes,
and
I
if
am.
he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum.
Thank
Let's
you.
observe the genius at work.
Fine way to call it a night. Be right back, folks, and also goodbye. Ah. Alright, we now have a console. Truly astounding. Isn't it truly remarkable, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it's all good, Patty Skaggs. Well, thanks for helping out and stuff,
This
man.
is the story.
Well, Although we do have the console now. Ha! Console time. So, bark. What'd that do? Hey, he's doing it!
But Stanley simply
Now he
couldn't
barks.
handle the pressure.
That's
What if he
awesome.
had to make a decision?
Totally worth it.
What if a crucial outcome
Okay,
fell
and
under
now
his
the SV
responsi-
Cheats one. SV Cheats 1. And now for the super serious ending, you guys.
Stanley, this is me being serious.
The final ending.
In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find.
It's
I
a very
looked at
serious
many,
table.
many tables, hundreds of tables.
I appreciate
it's
your
possible I
dedication.
looked at over 1,000 tables. I
Whoa.
honestly don't know.
That's
the
slightly
specific
obsessive.
number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here.
Consider it impressed.
You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game.
Whoops.
You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative
point,
events, and
none
I
in the
just
slightest.
can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room,
this is a
I
game.
might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then,
That's a long
serious
time.
room, go.
Wow. Okay. Just keep typing it when he's done talking? Oh, hell yeah, okay. Oh, right. I forgot Bark was on. Okay. Let's do more stuff about the serious room. Okay, SV Cheats. What? Oh, space. 1. Back to the serious room?
Did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment?
I love
Did I not
those.
tell you how many tables I looked through?
Thousands,
I'm
I
going to be
hear.
conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of
Whoa!
tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables. And
Agreed.
I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's
Oh, it
more
doesn't
of
have such a serious table, I imagine.
a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is.
Taking a screenshot of the
And I'm
serious
sure you'll
room.
agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the
Whoa.
serious room.
That's so much more than
I
100
generally
billion
have trouble
trillion.
reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious
This
than that?
sucks.
No, you can't. Don't
I don't know. If we
try.
looked at a couple more tables, maybe. Well, I guess he has our number. Unless we cheat again. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, right, space. Boom! Yeah.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough.
Should have looked at a couple
That's
more
on me,
tables.
Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one
Just
that
like I
conveys
told
how
you.
wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those
You're
notes?
gonna need one hell of a table for that, my friend. One hell of a table. That was almost a hell of a table. 2 hell of a table. Need precisely 1 hell of a table. Well, time to cheat again and see if something different happens. Story of my life. Spoiler alert, nothing different ever happens. I just keep making the same mistakes over and over, but that's okay. Aw, dude, he left. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but just bark. That's a wrap. Good night, folks. Thanks for hanging out. And Patty Skaggs, that was totally worth it. Get home safe. Gute Nacht. Closing theme song. Ba-da-da-da-da. Bye! Right, I should have that button ready first. Bye. Come back next week.